Hi friends, welcome to Cindy's Corner. It's the end of my work week and I'm going to make a snack and a beverage for myself, and I'm going to take you guys along with me, and it's going to start off with a pear. Now this is an Anjou pear, and what we're making tonight are these cute skewers. This is a Pear Brie skewer with arugula and some bits of walnut and drizzled with balsamic glaze. This is yummy. Now, this is kind of get ready for New Year's kind of video, and yet I think this would be good any time of year that pears are in season, and I bet you apple would just work great too. So brie and apple go very nice together. So those two, pears and apples, yum. Okay, so let's talk about our pears. Okay, so this is how it looks when you buy it at the store. What you're going to do is you're going to wash it, you're going to cut it into quarters, and so now we've got a quarter here. We're going to have to core this. So what I'm going to do, because I'm cutting this into chunks anyways, is I'm going to cut the top part off, and then I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to slide it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut out this portion of it. That's the core. So I'm going to cut my knife in and down at an angle, and same thing at the other end. I'm going to slice it down, so like this. Okay, so I'm cutting kind of like a triangle out of here. Okay, there you go. So this is the part, the core, that I'm cutting out, putting that in my compost. So now I've got this. Now this is just the same way that if you cut apples up, core them and cut into slices, same thing here. Only we're going to cut this into chunks. So what I'm going to do is cut this quarter in half, and then I think 3 chunks is about right. Now the thing with pears and apples, they do tend to brown, so you have to put them in some lemon juice. You couldn't have lemon juice mixed with a little water. So it's just acidic, is something acidic. That's what you want to put this in, and that prevents the browning. So you just flip them around, all the sides, all the exposed sides. Okay, and then you're going to put on paper towel to dry off. And then before you use these, I would take another paper towel and mop off all the wet stuff. Okay, now I've got a whole bunch over here that I've already done, so I don't have to worry about these too much. Okay, but that's basically, so we have some pear chunks. Okay, now let's start. Okay, I've got this cute little plate, and it actually has some pears on it, so I'm going to use that for my appetizer plate. So I've already cut up the brie. Now that I love brie, and the thing about it is that it is sticky. So here I've got wax paper in my container here so that these things don't stick. Okay, and see, they are even trying to stick to my finger. I would highly recommend that you leave the rind on them, because that makes it easier to handle. So I've got my brie cut into chunks. I've got my pear cut into chunks. Okay, so let me just move this. So we're going to start with our skewers. Okay, so basically we're going to put a piece of pear. Now you decide which way you want to turn it, whether you have it this way or this. I'm going to put it to the side like that. Okay, then we're going to take some of the arugula. This is a really fun idea. You're going to take a little arugula. So we're going to take a small pile of the leaves, and just kind of stack them up. You can get rid of some of these longer stems. Okay, just like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold this into half like a little bundle. Okay, and then we're going to put that right under our piece of pear like that, and then we're going to top it off with a piece of cheese. Now if you feel like, this is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to put the rind side down towards the bottom, and then that also helps stick to the arugula. Okay, and let's do several, and then we're going to put the walnuts on. Okay, so we're going to start with our skewer. we take a piece of pear. Now we're going to get our arugula. Like I say, just kind of stack it up in your hand, and then you're going to fold it. And if there's anything like that stem that's too long, you can take that off. Okay, then we're going to spear that little bundle. See, there's a little piece that popped out. Let's break that off. Here's a piece that's a little too long. We can break that off. Okay, so we have this green bundle, and then we're going to take our cheese and we're going to stick it through there. Let me move this down a little bit. Okay, like that. Okay, and we're going to keep going. Okay, let's get a skewer, piece of pear. We get our arugula. This is like a small handful, and like I say, anything that seems a little, what I'll call leggy, you know, where it's too much of the stem. Okay, and then so a bundle like that, and then we're going to fold that in half. Anything that sticks out you can get rid of, and then we're going to spear right through it. There, so we have a little bundle there, and then we're going to take our cheese and put it on the end. Okay, all right, we'll do like maybe 2 more, and then we'll finish this up. Okay, so you can see how this, you know, doing these little skewers is a really nice idea for appetizers, because it's easy for people to pick up and eat, and it's, you know, you can get a lot of bang for your buck. So for your investment of your fruit, cheese, you can make that go a long way. Okay, here's a little bundle. I think that's good. Okay, that little piece is sticking out, so we're going to take that away. Put that through. Get our piece of cheese. Let's get right there. I'm going to bring that up a little bit. Okay, and let's make 1 more. Of course, I'm probably gonna make some more later on, because this is going to be really tasty. Okay, so spear that and get my arugula. Come back here. My arugula is running away. Okay. So we're going to take that. Let's take a little bit more. Okay, fold it in half. Okay, anything that's really sticking out in a weird way, you can toss away. Okay, we're going to spear it. Okay, whoops, that one, let's try that again. That one did not stack well. Okay, let's get some fresh ones. So now you're seeing how, you know, how it works. So basically what you're going to try to do here is you're going to try and stack the leaves. I'm going to get rid of the any leggy stems. You're going to fold it in half. Okay, and then we're going to put it onto our pear. And then we're going to take a piece of cheese with the rind side on the bottom and push right through there. Okay, like that. Okay, so now we've got like 5 little pieces here. I'm going to stagger them a little bit on my plate. Now let's see, maybe how can we make this really attractive? I think I'm going to have them kind of going towards the center. Okay, now the last thing before we drizzle is I have some chopped walnuts. Now I didn't chop them very fine because I wanted them to be chunky, and we're just going to remember that the brie is sticky, so we're going to press a piece of walnut into the cheese. What a nice combination this is going to be. Fruit, nut, cheese, that's a really winning combination. Okay, whoops, okay. So get this, you press press it in there. Okay, so there we go. All right, let's press that guy in there a little more. There we go. Okay, so let's move that out of the way. Okay, now we take our balsamic glaze. I love this stuff. And we're going to drizzle onto each one. This is a really nice combination and a very lovely to look at appetizer. Okay, so there we go. This is our Pear Brie Skewers. These are going to be so good. Okay, let's move on to our beverage. So let me just put this aside and let's clear our decks a little bit. Let's put this over here. We'll take this out of here. Move our greens. So this year for my birthday, I got myself a bottle of Chambord. Chambord is a French liqueur. It's made from black raspberries. And I tell you, this is such a beautiful bottle. It's really a beautiful thing to have on your bar. So, let's move that one out. Okay, so tonight we're gonna make something called a French Martini. It's not really a martini, but it does have the Chambord, so I'm going to indulge myself in a very fancy drink. Okay, but it's only 3 ingredients. So this is really good. So what we have the black raspberry liqueur Chambord, we have vodka, and we're going to mix it with pineapple juice. Now I happen to like this Tropicana's pineapple mango juice. I really like that. Okay, so let me get my amounts. So I have the amounts for everything is in the description box, so you can check it out there. So this is 1 ounce of the Chambord. I've got 1 ounce of vodka into my ice-filled shaker. And now I'm going to add 3 ounces of the pineapple juice. So I pour that into my shaker. So you know the drill. When you're doing a shake and drink, you shake it till it's really cold. Here we go. So when your fingers feel frozen, you know it's done. So that's about it. You can tell it gets all frosty. Okay, now we're going to get our glass. So I've got an ice-filled glass here. Look how pretty this glass is with the gold rim. We're going to pour it onto our glass. And I've got a couple of raspberries here as a garnish. So we can just lay that across. And here we go. This is our French Martini, along with our Pear Brie bites. Cheers. You have a wonderful, safe New Year's party this coming week. And take care, and I will see you soon. Toodaloo.